Hello and welcome to the Fallout 4 Settlements walkthrough. As you can tell, this is already launched into the game, just to save some time, obviously. And because of the fact that we're not doing our usual normal walkthrough video, where we're going into, well, as I like to call it, chaos and having to let you guys know, even though I still will, because, it is my responsibility with announcements and stuff. First and foremost, as you could tell, the game has zero music, zero radio, so if you hear something that sounds like it is not a music or radio effect, it is, or radio sound, it is an effects sound. If I turn off the effects, I cannot hear dogs growling, mole rats burrowing, all that, that helps me play the game would be not possible and would make the game extremely difficult and not fun. So you have been warned. Next, we are affiliated with Freshen Up Energy. If you use Legion 10 at the checkout, you can check out an amazing product. And not only that, but get some really awesome flavors. Currently, for a limited time, since this video is being made literally a day after the other videos. Um, Recently they just announced, basically less than a week ago, um, or over a week ago, sorry. The Guru Berry bubblegum flavor is a limited time, so if you guys aren't checking it out, definitely should. And first and also second foremost, thank you guys who are subscribing and watching and liking the videos and commenting. I really do read your comments and try to respond to them as quickly as I can. And for those of you that don't know, I also live stream to Twitch, and it anything helps really to help grow the channel and make this more fun for you guys, because you guys are the deciding factors of what I record. So if you guys have not checked out any of the socials or the Discord, even especially the Discord, that is how I decide my walkthrough videos, and videos altogether. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, definitely consider doing so. um as we keep working and marching over goals. Right now, it's been mostly just building up our little community, but we're also working at the same time too, getting our um, setup upgraded to more of a PC tower and monitor versus a laptop right now. And I just have to say thank you guys. Even if you also watch the live stream too, or don't, thank you for all that you guys do and keeping the support going. It keeps me motivated to keep going. And last month was a really good month, um and will put us another good chunk closer to getting that PC monitor and tower. But also, just to kind of raise awareness too, if you go to my live stream channel, we also are pushing a charity this month for a good friend of mine. She started the charity and stuff, and uh, we already got one goal done for the most part. We got a lot of stuff happening, and basically the charity is going to be for Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. It will help youths around the world globally, because this is a global organization, combating against type 1 diabetes. And this helps with funding research for it, um, helping with educating about it, and also a bunch of other stuff. So if you guys haven't checked out the live streams, definitely do so. I will be trying to be better about including the link in the description until the month is over, obviously, and then the link won't be valid anymore. But yeah. So why am I starting a settlements video first with a, as I like to call it, a quest line video? So if you guys are watching this, we may be doing this video again when we do the Minutemen walkthrough, because this is one of the crucial Minutemen quests. We've been doing a bit of the main quests, all together, so this is kind of a, we're gonna try to keep it simple as much as we can kind of situation. So, if you are wanting to maximize your settlements, you're gonna want a main base of operations, right? Right? So, why can't I hear my audio? Sorry, I am being a little bit distracted right now, but it could be because of my headset. All right, we're back in business. So as I was saying, you're gonna want a main base of operations, right? Right. So I've been working on upgrading. So if you guys saw my last video, a few minutes ago or whenever you watched it, you noticed that I was level like 21, 22. Obviously, I got up to 27. We have more of the map discovered. Um, we are romancing Paladin Dance. I wish I could have recorded that, but I didn't, so. We also have Dog Meat, and he's got a girlfriend now. This is the Junkyard Dog. If you find Gene, he will sell you this dog for a few caps, and this Junkyard Dog will produce happiness and 5 defense. So we've already flirted with Paladin Dance. The easiest way to get his affinity maxed out really quickly is just very simple. If you guys are trying to romance him, because I have not done the romance before. The only romance I've done successfully is the Mayor of Good Neighbor. But just going in and out of your power armor a little bit, it does. But your power armor, it will be a great contributing factor, aside from, you know, doing quests for the Brotherhood of Steel. And we will be doing, like, companion quests as we get them maxed out. So, I need to find Preston, because this settlements video is going to be crucial that you get this quest done, so, I know you guys are like, well, where's the building of the settlements? We'll get to it, because as you can see, I'm going to also include a video, well, a couple of videos, depending on, like, what platform you're using, or not platform, console or PC that you're using. You'll see I've spent a lot of time building fences galore on this. And this isn't something that takes, like, you know, a day or well, a few hours or a day max. Like, this took, I want to say, a couple days, maybe 3. So, and you also have to remember you have to sleep in-game too. Which it's also recommended that you sleep in-game because it will give you a 10% increase in experience if you do the well-rested perk. So, let's see, where are you, Garvey? There's John, because I don't say the other name. There's Nick. There's Mama Murphy. There's Deacon. There's June. There's Piper. Preston. Where are you, buddy? And as you guys can tell, I've got, like, I've worked really hard on these fences. They may not look great, but I've worked really hard on them. So when we do settlements, like, the fences will already be built, so, like, you can build them like mine if you want. But you don't have to. There are so many great videos that show like way nicer ones. And I am gonna reference an individual who I was like, wow, this looks really cool. And he does not use any mods at all. Um, but I may be using a video reference or two, well, at least one for sure, in each video as much as I can. I'm gonna pause for a moment so I can find Preston and we can get on our way. Okay, we found Preston, but we've ran into the issue of...
We make a hell of a team. Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
Alright, so basically, I'm gonna pause it here. I don't know how some of my characters keep glitching onto the roofs. It's very annoying, I'll admit that. But, somehow, my, good friends are ending up on the roof. They should not be on the roof, but they are on the roof. So Preston is the person in charge of getting the quest, I think it's called, later.
I'll think about it.
Your
Sorry,
call.
hang on.
Just let me. I'll mark it on your map.
Oh, we're not gonna worry about raider troubles at Somerville, place. So the quest you're gonna want to get is Taking Independence. This is after you've collected a few settlements. So the first one that you usually get always is Ten Pine Bluffs. The Red Rocket is considered a settlement. It's like maybe after 5 settlements total you get more. I don't know why that has the settlement when I can't claim it as a settlement because I've cleared it. So I don't know if that's a quest area or not. Then we have Green Top Nursery, which is another common one. You have Finch Farm you can obtain once you complete a quest doing the Sanguis Ironworks. There's like one right here. I don't know about the Museum of Witchcraft, but that is another one, I think, maybe. Boston Airport, Jamaican Plain, if you get the treasure and stuff. There is even one... Oh, the Somerville place is, like, near the Glowing Sea. And there's some that don't even have the, settlement symbol, like Sunshine Tidings Co-op, and the Starlight Drive-In, are a few others that are settlements. But once you get so many, obviously, you are then, offered by Preston because he says, well, listen, Soul Survivor, we can't keep running things here at Sanctuary. It's not a good center point or has, like, you know, a radio system. But hey, the Minutemen, before they started crumbling down after, the castle was taken over, obviously, we should maybe retake it and reclaim it from this great beast that destroyed it in the first place. You know, that's by the waters, obviously, and reclaim it as the Minutemen's again. So the reason I suggest this, and I've already found it, obviously, but the castle. The castle is a great strategic way of doing something. So another thing you're gonna need before you probably retake the castle. I mean, I would also maybe get 2 into the cap collector or maxing it, or no, 2 in the cap collector, because that can help with the settlement, stores. At least how much you can get out of them and all that. But, if I can find it. Obviously, you're going to want 1 star, at least 1 star in the local leader. Why is that? So say, for example, you got a bunch of supplies at Sanctuary Hills. that would help in um the castle, building some stuff in the castle. You got a problem there because you don't have anybody that could you feel like you would have to do is take all that junk, might encumber you and your companion, and walk across the Commonwealth back to the castle. Nope, not with the amazing perk of local leader. So if you have a 1 star in the local leader, you'll be able to establish supply lines, which are going to be your lifesavers in settlement buildings. So definitely make sure to note that somewhere. You need 1 star in the local leader. So we're gonna talk to Preston.
Excuse me.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
And you can ask what happened. So we're gonna ask what happened so you have the full context of the situation.
So, what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
And the answer you're gonna have always to this is yes.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon
Yes
and meet you
is
outside
your
the
answer.
castle. See you there.
So you don't want to exactly travel to, if you found the castle already, you don't want to travel directly to the castle. So I found a couple places. I found the Gimlet restaurant and the brewery. So we're gonna go to the restaurant because that's gonna be easier to run. Um, the night person perk increases both your perception and intelligence during nighttime hours, and may even grant night vision while sneaking. That's just creepy looking. Doesn't that look creepy looking, guys? And a reminder, you can level up past 100, but the max level up would result in, like, after the following level up, your game crashing, basically. So you have to be careful when you level up. Thankfully, we've maxed out our intelligence, so we are aware, like, if we level up way too quickly, then, we'll run into some issues.
Negative. Nice try. Good work.
Alright, we're running away from that. And trying to get over to where the... another thing too is, be careful with your explosives. We don't have very much into that. Okay, we could try this on the creepy crawlies, the Mirelurks. So now we can go over here. And I would also recommend maybe saving, because if you attack any of the Minutemen, and I mean any of the Minutemen, you are setting yourself up for doom. Yes, I've been playing this game for over 24 hours now. Almost, I want to say almost, like, okay, we're almost to the 36-hour mark. So that's how much time has also kind of passed with me trying to level up the character, because currently, as you guys saw in today's video, that ended a lot earlier than, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours usually, that we have to go to the glowing sea. And we don't want to really go to the glowing sea right now because we're trying to save ourselves from certain, doom and death by trying to get the power armor completely maximized. So building settlements will grant XP. So if you're someone that's like, I want to just kill things and all that for the, like, and just get on with the story, go ahead. But if you're someone like me that's like, I want to be prepared to the max and full capacity of things, the settlements video will help. Otherwise, make sure, if you're a person that doesn't want to spend time building stuff, and all that. That's fine too. But you're going to want the castle either way because it's a strategic point. It's something that's part of the Minutemen quest, but I feel like also a strategic point because then you will have help from Minutemen, and it will help with building your settlements quicker, by having one supply chain. And this bot doesn't really need much, but let's say, for example, you send a supply chain to the castle and then it goes, like, you can access it at a different settlement. Because the one thing that I googled this because I was like, I don't want to really do this all the time, and I accidentally exited out of the Google tab. Whoops. So give me a moment. I am just going to double check. So, according to Fallout Wiki, so if I am wrong, please mention in the comments below so that way I can get rid of this video. Well, or at least, you know, make an addendum to this video at the end or something like that. Who knows? Settlements share resources with all other settlements that are a part of its supply line network. Two settlements do not have to be directly connected. Meaning, if I send all of them to the castle and all that, and the castle is also connected to, like, Somerville Place, they're all connected. If I have this castle, like I said, the castle isn't really doing much because it's already a heavily fortified area, um and a bunch of other stuff too. So it's kind of like, why not, so we are going to be doing this quest, um and all that. With that said, let's go ahead and go inside. There's a bunch of Minutemen, couple stim packs, bunch of explosives, fusion cells, very helpful fusion. Whoa. I got 4 fusion cores. 4. Do they not see? I already have enough fusion cores. I need more fusion cells. Okay. Now we get to talk to Preston.
Everyone's here, General.
Okay. Another thing, too, of why you also will want to do the castle quest. If you're someone that's like, well, I don't want to really build settlements, but I want to romance Preston, because he is a romanceable option in Fallout 4. You have to do the castle quest. So, you might as well do it, because if not for, your settlements, do it for Preston Garvey. I cannot romance him. I mean, you could flirt with other characters and all that, but I'm already committed to Paladin Dance romance because he has the best perk in the game.
There it is. Now you can see why I wanted to
Fort
take it back.
Independence. Impressive.
Definitely. For 600 years.
That's right. They don't make our primary objective the wall on this side.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General.
So now you have to pick a plan. You can either A, guns a-blazing, go in from one side. B, do the pincer attack, which is basically coming at them from both sides. I have tried the pincer. No, I know we're not done. I'm trying to explain to people. Let me explain, Garvey. Okay, this is why he has to be second in command, because he's always questioning my decisions, and I'm the executive decision maker. He put me in charge. Let me be in charge. So I'm gonna try drawing them out this time because of two reasons. One, I have never done that before. 2, I am hoping I can use some, explosives, and they won't, attack me, because if I attack, because I've done this before on accident, if an explosive goes off to where it hurts the Minutemen, it will make Garvey hostile towards the sole survivor, and it will also make the Minutemen hostile towards the sole survivor. So you want to avoid that as much as you can, because Garvey can die, guys. He can die. And you do not want that on your conscience. So you have been forewarned. And why I'm starting with this video, because like I said, this settlement is going to be the key to keeping your other settlements safe and helping build your settlement supply line. So with that said, let's go ahead and do is draw them out.
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds all right, people.
Sure.
Try not to draw their.
So we're gonna wait until the Minutemen are in place. And let us see. We have a lot of explosives.
Hold up. I think we're being down here.
And this is how you get the I hope we have enough for this.
Should have just run.
Oh boy. Oy vey. This is why you want to bring a companion with you.
I'm gonna be sick.
And this is where you gotta be really careful. I would recommend not having any of the explosives as an option for right now, and just make it where you have this.
Look at all the blood.
I had no choice.
Damn. Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs, or they'll be back before we know it.
Works like to hold up inside old buildings.
Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard. Take care of any exits. General and I will fill them. Let's do this.
Now we have to destroy the eggs. Alright, we can do that. Also, this is technically where you will find a flamer. And we have some fuel from earlier, so it won't be so bad. And see how you're beating up these Mirelix?
Over there. Get him.
Oh, jeez. And you have a store here, too, so it's automatically made. Now we just gotta open these doors. Take care of that mess.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh. That was not good, but I also noticed that there's an audio delay, so give me a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Had to fix that. So, now we get Garvey hearing something outside. You're not gonna want your flamer. You're gonna want... Okay, maybe not explosives, but you're definitely gonna want your rocket launcher, your Batman, all of that, because once you go outside, it is heck out there, pretty much. Because the Mirelurk Queen is very angry you killed her babies. Jesus! I hate these guys with a passion. Okay, we're trying to kill babies. Wait. Why am I hearing a death claw? Unless it's just similar to the And the Minutemen that are still alive will help you build, the settlement.
Alright, good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you find.
We've completed basically the clutches, but I'm gonna help them finish where I can. Because, yuck, and I don't want them to die. And this is just because, you know, you can only be the one responsible for said job. Oh, we ran out of... There we go.
Going, weapons cold. Remain vigilant. I know.
Alright.
Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else.
Alright. So basically now you have this workshop. You need power to get this radio working. Alrighty. Thankfully, we could put it in here. We're just gonna put our little generator, because you're gonna have to do some settlement building. 2 of these. No, we don't want that. And look, we're building. You guys are supposed to help me.
Anything useful?
Okay. Alright, so we got pretty much the area cleared. And eventually they'll get this mess cleaned up by the time you next visit, but... Let's see... Can it reach all the way over here? No, it can't, so we need... We have 40 water. Oh, and you also find this wonderful magazine, which helps with ballistic weapons. Oh,
Seems to be in working order.
sadly, this is in effect not a radio.
Hey,
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long. Now we've got to pay off on what... So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we...
sure.
And that's how you complete taking independence.
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
So basically, what we now can do is send, if I can find any... Definitely getting rid of these, because we don't really need those. Ooh,
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
sorry, I like this.
Nothing to report. Stay safe.
Geez, the fusion cores are real. This should be where the general sleeps. Once they've cleaned up.
The Minutemen remind me of his brother when Elder Lyons was in charge. Unfocused and far too charitable for their own good.
Yeah, we know. So I can't control the sound effects here, but what I can do is get... Oh, you also... Oh, you can't clear that yet. Pointer. I'm just trying to figure out where any of the extra Minutemen are.
This is Radio Freedom.
Because
It's
they
5
all
p.m.
survived.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Okay, where's the rest of your friends? Only one of them. I could convince you to, how did they... Oh. Damn Mirelurk Queen. Where is the other individual then?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all
This
day,
drives
all
me
across the
insane.
Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Okay, we're gonna head back to, just because I want to prove my point. We're gonna go to Sanctuary Hills, designate someone to the castle, and we're also gonna do it at 10 Pines, whatever it's called, 10 Pines, and Oberlin Station, just to kind of exaggerate the point. So, give me a moment. We'll be right back after this brief break. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that. I was a bit preoccupied, for a few moments. Hang on, we will be right back again. Alright, we're back. I think I got the audio fixed. Okay. We're gonna enter in our, mode, and we're gonna have Sturgis. No, we can't make him a supply line. I don't want to really do June. Oh, is that Curry or Codsworth? We'll have one of them. No, we should have Curry. And have her be the supply line for the castle. Okay. We're gonna go from Sanctuary to 10 Pines and assign the Vault-Tec guy to the castle. Then, oh no, wait, we can't do the Jamaica plane. I will look at the rest of the map and see which one is farthest southward. Oh, that's a caravan. And I'm also working on this settlement too. I haven't quite finished the fence yet, but you can see I've set up a pretty good, and this is based on other video walkthroughs that I've seen, but I'm gonna try to build the fences first for two reasons. One, I want to make this settlement look like it's something you would actually see in the wasteland with no mods, nothing like crazy or, you know, that isn't, you know, something that you would expect settlers to make. A lot of it, like I said, will involve videos, but as you can see, I'm making this area like a two entrance area because we got, we're gonna have like little guard, sleep areas, because usually, you know, the guards will be sleeping by the fences in case they need to come out here and take care of whatever's out here, and defend the settlement very easily. And have, like, I know it's gonna be hard because in not this corner, because as you can tell very easily, but this corner will be very difficult, so I have to figure something out. Because this is literally where it ends about here. I made this another gate because, you know, more than one exit, more than one way of getting out. And I'm gonna eventually, like I said, make this to be like, you know, a settlement where they can thrive. Okay, the fighting stopped. But, as you can see, the settlement is already connected by the castle, and we can make 3 fusion generated generators. But the thing is, I need to have science 4 in order to do this. So that is kind of the goal. Is I'm going to try and get to level. If I can figure it out where it's at. Level 41 to get to science 4. So next level will be 28, which will help immensely, but it won't get me to what I need, which is level 41. So that is kind of like the gist of it there. But let's say, oh, actually we have a pretty good, no, they only have 2. We haven't finished helping them, and yeah. Like, this is, I think, a settlement, but it's not one we can claim. Yeah, so basically, as I've shown, I know this is also a bit shorter and all that, but like I said, I'm hoping with some time and being able to level up, because if you've been following my guide since the first episode, you'll notice that I did 3 and all the others except for intelligence. I maxed that out pretty quickly because I wanted to level up quicker. We've been able to get almost to level 28, which will allow us to get to level 3 science. We'll be able to unlock some more high-tech mods, especially for the power armor. But that is kind of just the gist of it for the most part. We're gonna stop that sound. And when you go back to the castle, or no, when you go and look over here, you can see all the settlements. So we have this settlement, and eventually when we start recruiting at the settlements, once we've built them up a bit and stuff, and get them all connected, except for maybe the Pridwin, unless you decide to go with the Brotherhood of Steel ending. The Pridwin is going to be one, I would say, in the Boston airport, that I would ignore doing a supply chain to, but any of the Minutemen settlements, definitely do that. The only one we have here is Strong, and the reason is because he does not like power armor, and I would like to find a different settlement to put him at, one that's more befitting of him. So we will figure something out. Maybe I'll put him at the castle. Might be easier to find him there, but I'm worried because of the power armor and all that. Because he dislikes power armor, especially if you go into it. So with that said, I hope you guys found the double video useful. I know it's not really an hour, but like I said, this is to be like, let's go ahead and get those supply lines started. So in the next video, we will have more supply lines. We will probably have all the fences built, pre-built, just because I'm going to reference a couple videos. And you guys can use those. And then when you're ready, after you built the fences the way you want to, I will make some like suggestions of what you should build at the settlements, how you should build them a little bit. But It's going to be very based on your what you want to build. Um, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if these videos are helping you out. Don't forget that we also have a Fallout 4 main story and companion walkthrough. We are going to also be doing an individual playlist for after the main story walkthrough for the other endings and DLCs. So with that said, we are going to end it for now, but definitely check out the other videos as we start releasing more settlement videos, as we're kind of pausing on the main story and all that to level up a bit, because we are working on getting to the glowing sea, which that video will be released eventually, but at this current time when the video is made, we had to stop because if you see part 11, we are at the part where and just to kind of show the quest line, we are at the part where we have to go through a place called the glowing sea. It is the one place that you do not want to be ill prepared for. You will be going against a lot of radiated enemies like the rad scorpions, the death claws, the um, super mutants. I think are some of them are there. A lot of stuff that will make it dangerous to go through altogether. So with that said, definitely build up your settlements is one way you can do this. So if you wanted to spend time working on building fences and using some of the guides listed below, definitely do so, because this quest right here I feel will be the best way of creating a supply chain, because the castle base does not really need much. It really does not. And we will be building, hopefully, once we get to level 41, we will be building those fusion generators so that way we don't have to build the smaller generators. However, this is, however, this will require a DLC. So if you do not have the DLC, your best bet is always going to be these large generators to use for your settlements, because they have the most energy. If you have the DLC, which I'm going to be building the settlements with DLCs, so I will be trying to reference the DLCs in each of the videos. It's the Deathclaw symbol. I don't remember which DLC that is, but that will definitely impact you being able to build your settlements. So with that said, I am going to end the video here. Um, Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Anything helps, especially as we keep marching our goals for the rest of 2023. Trying to get that PC tower and monitor, trying to raise money for the National Diabetes Awareness Month with my good friend Nymphadora Lamore and Huxley Naxos. So with that said, thank you guys so much, and as always, until the next adventure, everyone.